Hello everyone, I welcome you all and warm welcome from me for the day. I am Akash Mishra from United College of Engineering and Research. I presented the topic dissolvable metal support for 3D direct metal printing on the behalf of topic new product development characterization and failure analysis. Now let's come on the introductory part. Basically I selected the topic for additive manufacturing for metal component that uses in 3D printing, and my research work is to reduce the post processing work after the 3D printing or additive manufacturing. Now let's explain the additive manufacturing. Additive manufacturing of metal component can be classified by binding method, sintering method, melting polymer adhesive, energy delivery method, laser electron beam, and metal feed method. Metal components are commonly built using one of the two methods, powered bed diffusion or direct energy diffusion. In PBF, a laser or electron beam is scanned over the bed of metal powder to locally sinter or metal the powder, forming a slice of a part. So basically we have the technology to sinter the metal to a workpiece by 3D printing technology, and in this report I explained the process to minimize the work function after post preparing of the sample. Both PBF and DED printing have an advantage and disadvantage. Basically who have worked on 3D printing will known aware about PBF and DEF, means powder bed system and dead bed system. Now material and methods. Basically in printing method, DED system, that means optomic laser engineered net shaping, MR7 with two powder furriers were used for metal deposition. It will show in figure next slide. The system was equipped with 500 watt yttrium dropped fiber laser, a movement beam spot size of indicated 1.2 mm, and a following setup that is shown in my slide. Material used for fabrication: AISI type 431, Fe16Cr 2Ni 0.2C, and Metco 91, means mild steel carbon, have grade followed by this slide. Structure were deposited atop 304 machinable stainless steel substrate. Powder were obtained from Sulzer Metco. Now let's talking about the graph. The blue line shows the stainless steel, the violet one is mixed stainless plus carbon, and the orange one is carbon steel. We can show the variation in potential and logarithmic value of current in ampere. Now dissolvable metal support for 3D direct metal printing. For electrochemical dissolution of sacrificial carbon steel, the working electrode was set up 400 and 900 millivolt, so that measured current was 100 milliampere, and the initial half of the test is verified that the stainless steel was stable under the cathodic bias. Then the applied potential was increased positively to reduce the measured current between -20 and -10 milliampere, means we have current in negative direction. Next, O2 gas was bubbled onto carbon steel section and work electrode to speed electrochemical dissolution of the sacrifice metal. After this process we can achieve a little bit optimization after post processing in 3D printing of metal samples. Now let's come on result and discussion. OCP and potentiodynamic polarization curve AISI type 431 stainless steel and Metco 91 mild steel carbon steel. We selected these metal. 3D printed sample is as shown in figure 2, that shows before etching and after etching in different sections and different views of this sample. Adding O2 bubble increase the etch rate drastically and will result a high etched and finished product. Although it's a part that we can use this product direct with addition of rimming on the surface. Now conclusion, we obtain a method to form a large overhang in a part fabricated using DED-AM with sacrificial material was demonstrated. A stainless steel bridge was fabricated using carbon steel that was later removed by electrochemically etching. The carbon steel is in 41 weight% solution of nitric acid with bubbling O2. This first of its kind approach introduced new capability of DED-AM additive manufacturing and could drastically reduce the post-processing needed for these type of parts in the bridge. For example, a carbon steel layer could be printed, deposited or developed onto a stainless steel base and then used to a sacrificial support layer for the entire component so that the component can be removed from the build plate without any machining operation. So in overall conclusion, we can say that the selective chemical dissolution will etch the metal process with a very low post processing in a 3D printer, and its advantage is that it can make for mass production and mass variation production for any goods and product. In overall, we can increase the rate of production with a very low cost. Following is the figure for 3D printing and additive manufacturing, where reference is marked in the figure below is a stainless steel which is 3D printed and requires additional additive manufacturing and post processing when completed. References, they are following references I have used in this slide and my study. Thank you for all and have a great day.